There you go.
February 24th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
I should totally give that voice a freaking salmonella.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on, game designers. What were you thinking? This story runs well.
I appeared out of nowhere.
She's a ghost.
Lana!
Everyone's ghost in this game.
Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Freaking tell us the truth! You would be! You would be! Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. I bet there's other things you're falsifying in the bedroom, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about orgasms.
What could possibly be going on in a bedroom? She says.
Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, innocent person might have been found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risk.
He did not look like an innocent man.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna go to church and donate some money.
Especially because
I'm gonna
he
donate
killed
them. I'm going
someone.
to go to church, donate some money to
So
charity.
tell me she wasn't sure that that was the guy?
I'm gonna donate some money to
Like,
charity.
she saw his face.
I help little ladies cross the street. I help donate a soup kitchen. I also on my spare time go stabby stab 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 stab.
Well, those can be deceiving.
Your looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, I know.
Lana!
People actually think I'm 18.
You aren't?
No.
Damn it! God damn it!
Emma
told me Phoenix says about you!
Well, you weren't talking, so I had to do it. Oh?
About how were you a detective 2 years ago? Wait. About... Oh, how about how you did it? Okay. And how the SL9 incident, for some reason, was the reason you transferred to prosecutor's office.
30 minutes remaining, says Edgeworth.
What are you doing here?
We're totally not going to finish this in 30 minutes.
That's right.
Could you fill me in on details, especially about the usual change of jobs? No.
I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright.
The right
Whoa.
to know. Holy crap. Let's talk to her about the trial.
Stop singing.
Revelations were uncovered at the trial today. Not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago.
Evidence from the case was stolen. I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it?
It's not a carnival, it's a fair.
I believed you. I believed in you, Lana.
Believe it.
I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth.
Believe
You sell out.
it. Now I'm sponsored by Pepsi now. Frick care. All that Pepsi money. YouTube money.
It couldn't be helped, Emma.
By the way, would you like a nice refreshing beverage? Maybe a Pepsi? Wash it down with some Planters cashews?
At the trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul.
To Von Karma, who's the devil?
Probably.
I sold my soul to Pepsi and Planters. And also, Dasani. The wine you're drinking right now is me. You look at your weapon strangely.
You have a line.
Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there were no murder at the police department.
Tell me. Tell me.
Tell me!
Did I reference that?
Tell me! Tell me! It's not true.
Tell me. It's not true, Lana.
It's not true.
What the witness, Miss Starr, said? About you stabbing Mr.
Goldblum? Mr. Jeff Goldblum's back!
stabbing Goodman, with a knife.
What are you looking at, ma'am?
You shut up. Lana, I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
Why won't you tell us?
Tell me!
Emma, this doesn't just involve me.
It involves a rather short police officer right next to me. Hello. I don't think I've ever seen that look so phased before.
Well, you did see her look that way before.
Maybe she's just a giant and we're all just small.
It's,
That's why everyone just doesn't like her.
it's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
That's why she's such a good police officer. She's so big, she just freaking punches people in the face and they go flying. She's like Sarah Jupiter.
She was amazing.
She was. That's what she said. Ooh, look at that cool pose.
They still talk about, they still talk about all of the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
I love the dramatic scarf, how it looks like almost a cape.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, we're ninjas. Like he like controls lightning powers. And she's all like jumping, like throwing knives. Stabby, stab, stab, stab. Chief Gant? Isn't that awesome, dude? He gave me $20.
Then he was a vice head of, Then he was a vice head of criminal affairs, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. Except for a man.
Except for, to be fair, I've always wanted a beard like that. I like cool coat.
They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filled.
They were better than like.
They were solving crime.
They were better than the Men in Black. Emma really idolized her big sister. You told me into that. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I mean, I don't get it.
I was planning on becoming prosecutor. The reason why I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes, so you could later use that experience in court.
Keep finishing each other's sentences.
Gant's helping a deal. 9.
SO9.
Yeah, SO9 case was critical in its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and was renamed Chief Wiggum. We get it. And arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation up there 2 days ago.
Remember, always walk with traffic. Oh wait, is it against traffic? With traffic or against traffic? I think it's with traffic.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detective investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the chief detective was no doubt Damon Gant.
Yes, Detective Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations.
They even had the same office.
We led.
That's what she just said.
They even had the same office. Does that mean that they had the same office? Does that mean they had the same office?
Does that mean they had the same investigations?
We led a team of the best detectives on the force.
Does that mean they led the best detectives in a team?
On the force? A strong little...
Detective Goodman, whose case was
Whose case it was?
Jake Marshall and Angel Starr.
She wasn't very good. We just hired her because we need another chick in the group to bounce it out.
It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho.
Gung-ho!
Fun child.
Step, 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 step.
Without a doubt, Joe Dark was a serial killer.
Step, step, step.
We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence.
It's like, okay, I'll come in for just a talk. Stabby, stab, stab, stab. I mean, sure. This is insane.
That was when the last murder took place.
Well, he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see,
Walk into the light.
the first person who happened upon the scene was of the crime was me.
Now you tell us. I mean, she forced away.
Detective Gant and Prosecutor Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages when Dark must have panicked.
Like, okay, I'll tell you. Run!
He waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down and fled the room. From there, he went straight to the office shared by Detective Gant and myself. That's where he found me.
So you were the first person to run into the scene, Nina?
It appears so. I was filling some papers, okay, there should be, it should say I was filling out some papers.
Filing.
Oh.
Filing.
I was filing out some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark.
That's a...
Whoa.
When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
He stab himself in the back. I'm gonna stab myself. Wait, is that supposed to be Marshall on top?
Yeah,
or is
it
Dark
is.
on top?
It's Marshall on top.
Down, 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 down. It's like some Brokeback Mountain shit. Or some creepy. 3 bodies? Let the bodies hit the floor! Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out.
And the suspect, Joe Dark.
My senses!
I'm a mind reader, and you won't talk fast enough.
I can imagine just mumbling on to himself. I wonder if somebody else did that too. Yeah, I did. Well, I keep reading my mind. You're reading it out loud.
During the struggle, it seemed Mr. Marshall stuck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and laid unconscious.
What did you do?
To be honest, I panicked.
Step.
I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Can't blame her after all. Her sister after all the sister must have been gone through.
After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
Let me get this straight.
You know, I actually realized that Joe Dark is also a reference to Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark.
Maybe. I got it. You were all involved in the SL9 incident?
That's right. Quite a coincidence.
Even though we already knew this, but okay. I don't buy it!
Too bad. I already sold it to
Too
you.
bad. We already know it. How can you not buy it?
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because he believed that case wasn't truly solved.
Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark.
He's scanning a box of nails. Our love is a bed of nails. Love hurts good on a bed of nails. I'll lay you down, and when all else fails, I'll bang you like a hammer on a bed of nails.
Hey, that scene you want to scan is my water bottle?
You want to scan Elvis's foot? Okay.
Life didn't end with the closing of the case.
Closing of your case.
Okay, you just got my water bottle.
That's probably already been scanned.
Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
Ooh. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared.
Ooh.
The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief office.
Ooh. Maybe we should have a look at the T's office. Decided to find a list on library. Okay, so now we should go there then. Ooh. Let's go to the criminal space department.
My water back, please. Thank you.
I think this is you or is this me? Oh, it's me. I think you did the...
Yeah, I did.
January 24th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere.
Things seem kind of quiet around here today. Usually it's bustling around and everyone's running around like they're headless chickens.
You're right. That department seems a bit same though.
Okay, I added that as part of it. Sorry.
Yeah, good.
Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to?
Right. We can come back here later. Okay, that was pretty...
That was pointless.
Police Department entrance.
February 24th, Police Department entrance. Hi, Jake Marshall.
Oh,
Howdy, Bambina.
even though I've been charged for assaults with a weapon, I'm out of prison now. Go figure. I gave him. I let the jailer borrow my Clint Eastwood collection. You let me go. Must have been a fan of Clint Eastwood.
Oh, Officer Marshall.
Oh,
I never thought things would turn out this way
I did.
when I woke up this morning.
That was where I'm like, gee, I'm gonna go and watch some reruns of Gunsmoke.
Que sera, sera. You never know where life will lead you, eh,
I
Bambina?
have no idea what you just said.
Neither do I.
What's
I know what.
Whatever will be, will be.
Oh, okay. Mr. French over here.
Yeah, sure. French.
Well, you are French,
Yeah.
but that wasn't French though. In
That
French,
was elementary Espanol.
what would that line be in French? Would it be "Que sera, sera"?
Well, whatever the word said is in Spanish.
That's fine.
It's French. I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Not Billy.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus.
Say, where are you headed?
That's
His
actually
last
Phoenix
bit.
Wright.
Oh, say, where are you headed? Phoenix Wright says.
Just reading for you. Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation in these last 15 minutes. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prosecutors head
Prospectors.
west? Prospectors head west.
To look for gold and land that won't kill them?
If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one.
That last statement didn't make any apply to that. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Huh. Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning.
That was fishy.
It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean fishy? Was it like a tuna? Or was it like a salmon? Come on, game designers, make up your mind.
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe Dark's, all right.
Probably my personal Sammy McStab collection. You can buy some on QVC right now.
Savage McBroke style.
I imagine like a television, like one of those like televisions, like here's how you use the knife properly. Here, bring in a person, no matter who, the audience. Alright, cool. Alright, stab. See, it works pretty good.
Yeah.
If you buy it now, it'll come with a free sharpener. That's a pretty good deal, I think. Oh, the new iPhone. Ooh, a pretty good deal on it.
But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
Cool. What does that mean?
It means there was a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon.
Huh?
However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibly had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence?
That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
The scars of yesterday.
Like Emma's scars.
Where they say it's all about to end. That's scars of yesterday. Remember that band that's not System Down, but totally at the same time? Okay, let's talk about scars.
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of.
Ooh.
Miss Starr was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious.
Commissioner Gordon? Batman. He's Bruce. His first name is Bruce. So he's
yeah.
Batman. I'm Batman.
No, they were careful enough to not be too obvious.
I have a sudden urge to yell up, be prepared in Scar's voice.
They?
Who are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean, Damon Gant and Lana Sky.
How about Jay Sky?
Chief Detective Damon Gant and his second in command, Lana Sky. I already said that.
Yes, we did.
There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
After the case ended, Lana was transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left.
Huh?
Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective.
Yep. Now that he mentions it, Emma did say something like that too.
Tell me.
Tell me!
Oh, really? That's what it said.
I know. Tell me!
What happened to my sister?
Some kind of neural thing. Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. Oh, that's interesting. So it is a secret. I never found out.
Lana's secret? It all started 2 years ago. That's by Prospector Marshall.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. And yes, it is prosecutors.
He just
So don't even try to correct me. I had just made detective when it went down. When it went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he? Your brother. I know I saw him when he died, but how old was he?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You don't mean...
A king of prosecutors.
So how come his name wasn't on there?
Not that again.
Yeah, that is a good point. What are you looking at me for like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor.
Looking at me like that for Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his bro.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal.
Interesting.
No, seriously, why wasn't his name on the trophy?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years ago had gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently, someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty.
So there you have it.
Get the last swig of whiskey before I go to prison.
It's okay, there's endless whiskey in there. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, Potter?
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Alright?
10 out of 10!
It's okay.
Get 10 out of 10. It's very enlightening. 10
There's
out of 10
one thing-
GameStop EB Games ISN.
One thing for sure, I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict.
That's what he calls it, edge evidence.
Yeah,
It's Edgeworth's evidence.
gives him an
Edge
edge. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. One of the two in the duo. That someone was Damon Gant.
Yeah?
Of course. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today.
Ooh. He was drinking, but then he spit off his lid and started drinking more.
Too bad I won't be around to work with you.
He had to uncork his whiskey to get more whiskey. He was drinking it, but he uncorked it. It's like, oh, that was whiskey before. Now I'm drinking this hard vodka.
Too bad I won't be around to work. Wait,
You already said that.
To get drunk.
Too
When
bad I
you-
won't be around.
Oh,
When you become a real scientific investigator, if
When-
you know what I mean.
when you actually turn 18, have real body. A hottie with a
Don't
body.
like it? I'm going to prison anyway. Doesn't matter.
When I get out, we can totally hook up and shag.
Adios, Bambina.
That'd be awesome if like a horse was just there.
Where'd the horse come from?
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Horse
Damn it!
parking.
My iPod fell through the cracks of the couch. Does anyone have a small enough hand to reach through there?
Probably mine.
You use your tiny hands to get through.
Where is it?
It fell between here
I
somewhere.
have a fish cooking in the oven. Okay, sounds good. With your supple little frame, you
Oh,
might
well,
be able to
well, you don't have to
reach
read
it
that stuff,
for
but-
me.
Is I got a Pokemon?
Okay.